Like I seen something by Nick Wright, and it's starting to look like that in the West Coast. When he said something about when they originally did the play-in game, you should be at least 4 games within the team, right? So from 9th to 8th, you should be within striking distance, right? Memphis is 8 games out of the losing side, right? They got 32 losses. Sac has 40 losses. I'm sorry, but like, why the fuck am I playing them in the play-in game? Like, why?
Why are they even in the conversation?
Yes.
Why is any team in 10th in the conversation?
Like,
why? I've been saying, why is any team in 10th in the conversation?
10th, shit, 11 games. 11 games in front of 10th. Like, why am I, what the fuck does this, this is stupid.
I've been saying this shit, bro.
This doesn't even make sense. Like, there should be a guideline where if this is a close, like you're talking about from 5th spot, from 5th to 8th.
All tied.
They're all tied, right? So you're telling me 5th to 10th, you're talking about 11 game spread, and we can play for our spot? Get the fuck out of here.
So I've been saying the only way.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
You know why?
No, that's
because
shit.
you're expected to win that game. It's
But
one game.
But why
Well, why we
in that
playing it?
position?
Cause
The fuck is
The 10th, dog, you had all season, dog.
We understand.
You had all season. You had 82 games.
This is like
I
that
ain't
mystery
rolling,
box.
child.
This is the mystery box, right?
shit.
So those teams at the bottom of the Eastern Conference or Western Conference, y'all, you feel like you wrapped this spot up. You deserve it, right?
Deserve what? The 10th spot?
No, the 8th.
Yes.
You feel like you deserve it.
Yeah.
Unless-
So they're saying, instead of you feeling so deserving of this spot, even a team that's undeserving has a chance to take this spot if you don't come in and do what you're supposed to do.
No, see, that don't make no sense. Only way
Let's look at the 4 through 8.
The only way that 9 should be in the play, right? If 8 and 9, y'all have the exact same record after 82 games. 8 and 9. If you 8 and that team, y'all got the same record that team that's in 9.
Yeah.
You in 9 got the same record. That's the only way there should be a play-in game. The only fucking way.
Just like college, man. Just
That's
like
67 team shit.
I'm just saying.
That shit's stupid as
still
fuck.
teams that's trying to get in just to have an
Shouldn't have a
opportunity to be a Cinderella.
So what's the point of
to
first
be
round?
the Cinderella?
But what I'm saying
to
is-
lose in the first round
What I'm-
or to get to the fucking final.
You're not.
What do we?
You're not
Miami
anymore.
Heat.
Not
You're
no more.
Miami Heat.
But they was in
The Miami Heat.
But why do we have the 82 games for then? What is the point of the 82 games?
Yeah.
If somebody who can be literally
Lose
horrible all year long
And still have
and then say,
win.
you know what, y'all, we just got to be good.
Right
This
today.
one game.
It's like double elimination in pool play. You lost twice and still can get
Just have it
third
like
place.
you
lost
like
twice.
the NCAA has it right? They got the 64 teams, and then whatever this NIT shit is, do that. Do that with the NBA.
No, they even
9 through 16, y'all play
they
some bottom bullshit. Play some bottom
They botched
bullshit
this shit
basketball.
too.
The
It
way
used to be 64 teams. Now you got fucking 68
68.
teams, and you got 2 other off-brand games. They playing for 63 and 64. Like that shit's stupid
But
as
what
fuck.
happens though? What you filter out the whole bracket every year. The teams that's supposed to be there in the Elite Eight, they're there. The first seeds, third, second seed. So it's just to filter out the entertainment part. It's like, how are we gonna get entertained? The 8th spot was supposed to play the
that
7th,
shit
but they
wasting
lost to the
teams'
10th.
time.
So the 10th just came in. They had a big game. Such and such killed them for 57. They won and put them niggas out.
So that's what I'm saying. You're erasing 82 games for one game. What is the point then?
One
That shit
game.
weak.
It's just
You might
like
as
the
well
cup.
just say fuck the season and then just do bracket play during the playoffs.
Yeah.
You
Don't put yourself in a position to be 8th so that you lose
Or
from one
7th.
game.
Somebody got to be an
Don't
8.
put,
Somebody
don't
has
put
to be.
yourself in a position.
Somebody has to be.
You win them games you were supposed to win.
So,
You
Sean, if
supposed
I
to
got
lose.
50 wins and I'm 8th,
And you got
Right.
40.
I got.
Are you
just
one
hear me
game
out.
back? Are you
I-
one
no,
game back
they're
from
11.
7?
They're
I got
11
50
games back.
and I'm 8th, right?
Yep.
I got 50 wins and I'm 8th. What you mean? Like I've won more than. So I'm supposed to have a.
You're supposed to win this next game.
But why do I have to play in that game? And this team got fucking 35 wins.
It's the next game.
35
Well, no, it shouldn't
wins.
go.
It's like a wild card in
No,
football.
that shit, no.
Just like in football, the wild card. Before
No,
we
it's
get
not
to
a
the
wild card.
actual playoffs,
No.
y'all gotta win. Y'all gotta
No,
beat
it's like
them to
having
get in.
no, it's not. It's like having a game before the wild card game.
That too.
No.
Why not?
No.
So you can try. You have a chance to be in the wild card.
You suck.
And that's the point. We suck.
Yes.
We have a chance to be in the wild card.
No. You had a chance. You blew it.
Every year we have a team
no
that don't
mulligans in
play.
this
Look,
shit.
we don't have a team that don't play well all
Ain't no
year,
mulligans
right?
in this shit.
You know what team that usually is? The Cleveland Browns. They fucking trash.
Yeah.
Year in, year out. But you give them a fucking shot to beat a team that they close every year. They close to beating.
No.
Like, man, we almost beat them motherfuckers every year.
No, fuck
If you give them a chance in the playoffs to beat them, they'll beat them.
You the main one always sitting on this motherfucker talking about winning matters,
No,
winning.
I say we all. I'm the one to say we always got a chance.
Winning. I'm gonna
we
always
got a chance.
win. No, your chance.
We got it. I've
your
always
chance
said.
was the 82
we got
games.
a chance.
Your
The
chance.
Lebanon team versus
Your
the Nuggets.
chance, Rashad, was the 82
The
games.
82's not up.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
We got one more.
That's 83.
No.
That's 83.
No.
It doesn't
That's
say
why
no.
they put it in.
When this shit first started, right? It wasn't we're gonna give you 82 and maybe
An opportunity.
No, opportunity was you blew it, motherfucker.
We didn't blow it.
We're going to give them hope.
Hope, listen, Hope went to work on motherfucking Easter Sunday and wasn't nobody in there.
Except for Jesus.
Daniel, somebody was in there.
Jesus
No,
was there.
what I'm saying is, like,
Somebody always in there.
like, look at this.
No,
Like,
it's just like when I went to listen. That day I tried to go to Crazy Girls and that bitch wasn't open yet. Motherfucker, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, ain't nobody in there, motherfucker.
I was in there. I told them to close the door.
No, you wasn't there.
Close the motherfucker. Lock
Nah,
it. Lock it.
nah.
Don't let nobody in the front door.
No, that shit weak. That's loser mentality shit, dog. That shit
Telling
weak.
you, man. You get
Like,
give them an opportunity.
like this, like
Fuck
the
your
East,
opportunity.
the East, Milwaukee and Detroit, 44 wins, 43 wins. They are locked. 44 and 43. The West, 8th spot is 46 wins. You got 46 wins and you still playing for a playoff chance.
That's why they're the varsity.
No, but look, you talking about Miami. Let's talk about
The Miami got 36.
No, let's talk Miami
Y'all
and
fucking
Dallas right
suck.
now. Miami, Dallas is 10.
It sucked.
They both at 10, and they both, you say
38. But I'm saying,
But for them two teams who've been to the playoffs,
Yeah.
who has playoff contention abilities, has the right to come in and try to play for this 8th spot.
No.
I got
not?
eight
What
more
gives you
wins
the
than
right?
you.
Because we can beat y'all.
What gives you the
Why
right?
you had 82
We can
games to
beat y'all.
prove
That's
that?
the
Gives you
right.
the right.
The fact that we can beat y'all.
What gives you the right though?
The fact that we can beat y'all.
No, you had 82 games to prove that.
We got one more.
No,
You know what's so funny?
one more.
Memphis in 8th spot.
This goddamn.
What if
charity
Memphis
shit.
in 8th spot says, hey man, look, we got 46 wins. Houston has 52. We're closer to Houston at 2nd than 10th spot is to us.
That's
so look,
crazy.
so let me fight for 2nd spot then.
Yeah, let me fight
that,
for
that
2.
these motherfuckers in 10th
Let
can
us
fight
play
for my
one game
spot.
for 2.
Let me fight for 2.
Hey, I wouldn't mind all
They're 8 games behind me. I'm only 6 games behind them. Let me fight for
When the
that.
regular season start, when the playoffs start, does the regular season matter?
No.
Okay, so let's say it starts. These 10 teams, the teams that are in for the whatever we want to call it, the wild card play, whatever play in.
The bullshit games.
Boom. From this point forward, we have
Why
to
is there
play.
10? But why is there 10 teams?
Why not?
Because my team been bullshit all year.
That's what I'm saying. But
We haven't bullshit all year.
But
You
ain't-
got a
ain't-
losing record.
We haven't bullshit. Just like Detroit last year, they lost a lot of close games.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
It do count when they're now 5. They're
Horseshoes
now
and
5.
hand grenades.
When we played good last year, we had a lot of
Why you
close
bringing up
games
old
that we
shit?
lost.
Why you bringing up old
We was
shit?
at 10. Now we're at 5. Because
That's this
those
year.
games we took advantage
That's
of, we
this
learned
year.
from.
Yeah, you learned.
So if you put them last year in 10 and they can play
But
for
you
the
can't.
play-in,
But you can't.
they can win that game.
No, but you can't put
They're
them
doing
last
it.
year.
But that's what they're doing.
No, they learned from being in 10th.
I'm telling you.
They learned from being in 10th last year. Now they're in 5th.
They need to
That's
perform.
Now,
That's the
That's
point.
the way it go.
That's the
you
point.
ain't
You don't wanna
motherfucking
be
10th.
10.
You go back to the drawing board and goddamn and get better.
You don't want to be 10, right?
No,
You don't want to be 10, right?
It's just-
10, you
So
suck.
you work to get to 6 and 7. So
10, you fucking
I
suck.
play to get to the play.
You can't even get to 7 anymore.
Oh, but if I play and I get better and I'm playing at 7, I don't have to play.
So should it just be top 7,
No, it should be like but before, top 8.
No. If the game's so boring now, you should scramble these motherfuckers and make it. You ain't nothing guaranteed. This 10 team come here and beat you this one game and have your ass sit here like, what the fuck just happened?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're 8 games behind me and you're allowed to fight for my spot, why am I not allowed to fight for a spot that's 6 games in front of me?
That I feel I can get.
I can get one. It's a one game.
One game.
One game. I just got to play Houston one game.
Hey, let the Jazz go play Oklahoma City.
The 8 games y'all got to get ahead of us were games where guys set load management and all the little. Does those games count?
Yes, they count on the record. So if I'm only 6 games behind Houston and I'm Memphis, I would rather say, you know what? Hey, hold on. Let me fight for that spot.
But you're not better than me. You're not better than us.
Kings ain't better than me either.
You just have more wins based on circumstance. We know we can beat you.
What the
you
fuck
can
is
say
the difference?
you can say I'm
Hold
saying,
on. Whoa.
You're saying our
What the fuck
record
did you just
is
say?
the thing that reflects us not having a reason to play for the play-in.
The fuck did you hold on?
If the play-in, if I know that the games that y'all want to get ahead of us were bullshit games,
This nigga
we know we
got
can
more
beat
wins
y'all.
me
And I know I can beat Houston. If I'm Memphis,
That's the point, to put everybody in the opportunity to win in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the schedule
Everybody. That's why the play-in is there.
Why?
That's why the play-in is there.
But what I'm saying is,
So what is the
why?
82 game schedule for then?
What is the playoff schedule for?
What is the 82 game schedule for then?
It's the regular season.
What is it for?
To play
To dictate the what's the name?
Dictate what?
to playoffs.
82 games.
10 spots.
80? No.
8 spots.
82
Ain't
games.
no 8 spots no more.
No more.
So stop saying
It's
it.
fucking charity
Stop
shit.
saying it. It's
Charity
a play-in with
Which is
10
bullshit.
spots,
Which
and a
is
motherfucker
bullshit
got to play
to a
and
bunch
prove
of losers.
themselves that you deserve this spot.
To a bunch
and
of
you ain't
losers.
gonna change the rules.
But that's what
So
I'm
goddamn it, adapt to it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Your motherfuckers gonna lose in the first round. Don't play us.
Hey, in the words
Take
of
your ass
Ace-
to the
in
goddamn
words
drawing
of
board
motherfucking
and draw the
Ace
play up the
Ventura-
right way.
Hey, in the words of
Wanna hear that
motherfucking Ace
shit?
Ventura, the pet detective, who's her?
Now, if you lose to us, who's a her?
No, but that's what I'm
in
saying.
the play-in.
Like-
now, take your ass home, who?
It's only-
who's
nobody
her?
To no 10th place.
It's only-
You're
it's only
definitely
the-
gonna
it's
lose.
only
if
the
you
West.
play.
Nobody loses
If
to
you
them
don't be scared,
motherfuckers.
what you
This
scared
only
of?
happens to the West.
What you complaining about? If
This
you ain't
nobody-
scared, we gonna beat us.
No, this
nobody-
not-
it ain't
Goddamn
happened
it,
yet.
then. Goddamn,
It ain't
we're trying
happened
to
yet.
play.
But you can get lucky one game.
And
But
it
what
I
I'm-
hear that shit.
But
It
what I'm
ain't
saying is,
happened yet,
if I'm 11 games in front of you and you're allowed to fight for my spot,
Horseshit team.
I literally should be able to fight for any spot in front of me that's in the same realm. That's all I'm saying. Like, what makes you
adding 2
what
teams
make,
to the
what,
play-in.
what I'm saying?
Horseshit
What makes?
team.
But you're 11 games from behind
Making-
7 spots.
We want to play more games
You're making
for
an
the
incomplete
playoffs.
What I'm saying is,
Sean.
but you're 11 games away from me, but I'm only 2 games away from second, but I'm in 7. Why can't I fight for second? 2 games is separating us. 11 games is separating us. But you can fight for my spot and have hope. I can find hope.
Look, the last 3 games of the season, are we not fighting for what positions?
Yes, we are.
Right. And when that time is up, everybody
should be over.
Or solidified.
Solidified.
Should be over.
So there's not 8 anymore.
Well, like I
10.
said.
No. There's actually 8
So
because
We're playing for a play-in spot.
8 solidified
Rashad,
themselves.
Rashad, when you make the statement, I'm hearing you, but when you're saying it, make sure you put like them last 2 teams are fucking bullshit horseshit
can't.
NBA teams.
I can't.
But we talk about the West, but you look at on the East side. So
Oh,
I said it only happens in the
but my
West.
point is,
Because Phoenix is one of those teams.
my point is, you got the Magic in 7th right now, 38 and 40.
Dallas
You got
is one
the
of those
Hawks
horseshit.
in 8th at 37 and 41. You got the Bulls in 9th at 36 and 42, and you got the Heat in 10th right now, 36 and 43.
Yes,
Bad-
look.
So why
bad
do they get to go to the
NBA
playoffs then if they're trash?
No.
And we got Western
No,
Conference
what I'm saying
teams.
is,
Somebody got to make it in the East.
when you think about
But
the playoffs,
Why not just make it top 16 then?
I
No,
agree
when,
with you.
no, when you think about the play-in,
Top
the East
16,
Coast,
right.
it always makes sense for the East because there's only 1 or 2 games from 8th to 10th, right? So you have 8 at 37, 9th at 36, 10th at 36, 7th at 38. So they're a game away from beating each other. So them 4 motherfuckers should be playing for something.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. But when 8th spot has 46 wins, and then 10th spot has 38 wins in the West, you're not in the same realm. Why are we even playing against each other?
Because we've been kicking y'all ass all year.
We're not the same. These are 1 or 2 games.
Nothing to do with it being the same. It doesn't have to be the same. It's the fact that whether we have 11 games above or below you, you got to play us to
Well,
get
that's
in.
because they put it in, but you don't believe that shit.
I do.
No, you don't.
You get an opportunity.
You didn't believe that shit before?
If you can beat us,
You didn't believe that shit before they put it in?
It's the same thing
So
with the
Sean,
wild
ask you this.
card.
How about
If
this?
the wild card team that comes in that gets
Watch
a
this.
wild card bid against a good team,
Shot.
you gotta beat that team.
All right, let's
I have a
change the
question for
money.
you.
Let's change the money. Let's say you have $1 million.
Fuck it, man.
We're playing big bank, take little bank. You got $1 million. I got 500,000. Literally, right? You got the big bank. I got the little bank. I get the motherfucking roll one dice to win your money. Are you really even?
It is the
same.
It's not a 50-50 scenario.
No, we both
for
get the
a
roll.
team that is good enough to go on.
To go on where?
To go on to the playoffs.
So I have
to play extra games.
How are you
I'm
good enough?
So, Rashad.
What do you mean?
How are
am
you
I
good enough?
'Cause You said that because of the record.
Rashad,
The record that showed you lost. Your bank account
I'm
shows
talking about you, not
your
me.
bank account shows you have more money than
talking
me.
about-
But we get to roll one dice.
Yes.
To see who wins your money.
That's not a good
It is the
scenario
same.
because that's a 50-50
Rashad, I have a
chance,
question.
bro.
It is a 50-50
no,
chance.
it's not. Because as the team that's deserving of this spot, we're gonna prove that we're deserving of
You
this
should prove
spot.
that your bank is
50-50
bigger.
is not. That's luck. You're rolling for luck, bro. We're not rolling for luck if I'm better than you as a team. We're 11
How are you
games
better
higher
than
than
me?
you. We're 11 games higher than you.
Yeah.
Right? I have to prove why.
Huh?
Why do I have to prove it?
Why do I have to
Because we
prove
got
that?
the spot.
Why do you have to prove
the
that?
spot? Because you have the spot.
Rashad,
You have the 8 spot or the 9 spot. Now you have to prove against the 10 that you can actually.
So I'm proving my 500,000 is more than your 1 million.
Change this. When did they put
50 is
this in?
50.
So started
It's not 50.
in the bubble. I think that was just for 8, 9, and then I believe
So I have a
after
question
that,
for you.
21.
I have a question
if I'm
for
not
you,
mistaken.
Rashad. Before that season, before the
2020.
before the
That
2020
bullshit.
season,
It was 8, 9 in the bubble. They played
before
for the 8
then,
spot.
right? So 5 years ago, right? Did you think that?
I didn't know nothing about it. I wouldn't have.
I didn't ask you that.
I wouldn't have thought about it.
So you was cool with it only being 8 teams?
Nobody would.
Was you cool with it only being 8 teams?
Kenyon?
So
It
did you
was
think 10
never
had a chance?
introduced before it was introduced.
you think 10
so
should have a
everybody
chance?
could literally sit around
Did
and
you think before they changed the rule that 10 should have a chance?
how nobody thought it
Because why?
because it wasn't realistic.
Because of why?
I don't fucking know. I didn't come up with it.
Because of their fucking record.
They came up with it for a reason.
Before 8 and 9 could be tied, and they went with head-to-head matchups, conference record.
We need more
division
games, Kenyon. We need more
They
games
went
so
by
we
all
can make
that
more
shit.
money.
That's what it's about ultimately for a bunch of badass fucking teams.
Listen, I'm going the season before
Motherfuckers
that.
suck.
The West Coast, right? The AFC, the Clippers.
Fuckers.
They were 9 games away from first place. 8 spot. 10 spot, who gets to fight for their position, was 20 games away from first. They were 11 games behind, but they get to play for someone's spot.
Losers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we know who the winner is, but I'm allowed to gamble. Like, I'm allowed to gamble with your money. Like, obviously, I'm gonna do it. I get to gamble with your shit.
I just won a championship.
Coaching me,
I
y'all.
just won the championship last year. Mm-hmm. Why do you guys get a chance at my shot? Why you guys get a chance at my title?
Which teams?
Any of you motherfuckers
All of
lost.
them?
All y'all lost, right? Why you get a second
All
shot at
of
my
them?
title?
Huh?
You get
You get a second shot at it. You don't get to play another fucking series.
so we get to play another season.
You don't
though.
get to play another series.
This is another season.
So you asking no?
I'm the champ.
Your statement
Why
says
do you
that
guys get to keep trying to beat like
Your state, because the champions is a different champion every year. That shit's stupid. What you
Exactly.
just said.
So
What the statement that
if
you're
OKC
saying
can
is
go from 11 to
Yes,
1,
it's just
if the Houston
stupid what you
Rockets
just
can
said.
go from
But they
where
did.
was
Whole
the
nother
Houston
fucking
Rockets at
season.
2 years ago?
So they did
Don't
not make the
remember- don't
playoffs.
nobody
13th. They was 13th. Now they 2.
They're 2.
Now they 2.
2.
They turned it around.
Yes.
Right. So if they had a chance to play in the play-in game in between
didn't.
that,
But
in
they didn't.
between
They
that
didn't.
2, in between.
They didn't.
And they can
They
beat somebody
They
to get
didn't.
in the playoffs.
That has nothing to do with anything.
It has everything to do. That's the reason it's there.
hypothetically-
No.
It's there to activate the team that
Hypothetically,
think they supposed to
you
be
brought
there.
up a team that's
you gotta
13th.
play for that.
You brought up a team that's you said was in 13th place.
Yeah.
What
They
are you
didn't-
talking fucking about here?
It was a joke.
They're in 13th.
It was a joke.
It's an unrealistic statement.
It's not an unrealistic.
Yes, it's in 13, so they ain't got a chance to do shit but go to the
unrealistic.
They ain't got a chance to do shit but go pick the guy that they picked in the fucking lottery at 13th.
So,
Dog, listen.
That's all they got a chance to
The
do.
2014-15 Mavs won 50 games. They will be playing in the play-in game
It's stupid.
against a team that won 39.
It's stupid. It's
Go beat
fucking
'em.
stupid. Is what it is.
so we asked the chat,
It's a money grab.
should the NBA have the play-in tournament? 57% of the chat said no.
50. What's so funny is.
So let me ask y'all, is it obvious?
Kenya would like to know, is it obvious?
Is it obvious?
Damn, in the West, the 7 seed had a 50.
Can we ask the chat if it's obvious?
No, please.
The 3rd team in the East had 50.
got shit to do. It's fucking 2:15.
And we do it, but Kenya, we love being here. We are a family here at Gilbert Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
It's only an East. What's so funny is the West Coast. It's a big separation in the West. It's the East Coast that's the problem.
They fucking suck.
Yeah, it's the East that's the problem.
The East does?
The East
fucking
up
suck.
to the number 1 seed.
Fucking badass fucking basketball.
In the West? Yes.
Anywhere.
Yes.
Anywhere. If
Compare-
I'm number 1 seed, I'm playing the number 8 seed.
Yes.
Am I playing the suck team?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What the fuck is the point? What are we talking about? You're going to play the suck team anyway.
So what if I'm allowed to play for?
The fuck?
What if I'm the 8th seed, but I'm allowed to play for your spot because I'm only 6 games away from it,
it's weird, man.
and I beat you?
You can play
Now
for it
you're
in a
the 8th
7-game
seed.
series.
playing,
Like, think about-
still playing
What
a
is
bad
weird is
team.
But
promoting
think about it.
losing basketball.
I'm allowed.
Fucking weird.
If I'm in the 8th seed and I'm allowed now to play you for your number 1 seed, that's OKC's been number 1 the whole season, and the 8th seed is allowed to play 1 game against them to try to beat them. Let's say Shea takes the fucking day off and they get smacked. They deserve to be the 8th seed now?
Why did he take
Or out of the
day off?
playoffs? I don't know. Motherfucker might have hurt his ankle in
That
game
was his
motherfucking
fault.
81.
That's a bad decision.
But it's a dumb thing.
It's a dumb decision. Don't take a day off.
got the fucking
when you got
worst team in
you got a motherfucker come in here and beat you and you go home. Why the fuck would you take a day off?
Because it's something I
You don't
need to
take
do.
serious.
It-
Right. So
Yeah,
you
we
take
don't
number
take the
1.
team at
The
10
number
serious.
1 seed gonna take the number 8
don't
seed
take the team
serious,
at
right?
10 serious.
When we
No.
start, you take us serious because we're number 8.
No.
Right? Now what I'm saying is all the dumb, sorry ass bum teams are fighting for 8.
And
So whoever
team-
ends up 8 is gonna be sorry anyway, is what he's saying. They just suck anyway.
It is a
So
mid-off.
what the fuck is the problem?
A mid-off for the 8th spot.
Let's figure out who sucked the most and then
We had 82 games to figure that out.
We had 82
We had
games.
82 games to figure it out.
Hey, how many teams, like think about it, how
82.
many bad teams, 8, 7, 6, have won the first game? Now imagine if that was actually the elimination game. History changes,
It would be unfortunate. So we asked the chat, is it obvious?
right?
Oh, listen, man.
Philadelphia 76ers, didn't they win that game 1 against the Lakers? They lost 4-1.
Yes.
Didn't they win the first game?
They did.
Yeah.
Game over. Can't do it. There's a reason there's a series now because the best team's supposed to survive. It's easy to beat one team in 1 win. So the fact that 9 and 10 is playing 7 and 8 just makes
You
no
got
sense.
37 fucking wins.
37 wins.
We asked the chat, is it obvious?
37 fucking wins.
80% said it is. So let's move on to mostly fans.
you don't even know what it means.
They have no idea. You never know what's obvious.
You
but
never
it is.
know.
It is obvious.